The scene of Christianity's evolution now shifts to a fledgling community around the Great Salt Lake in the American territory of Utah. A group of people has settled in this wilderness to follow their own beliefs. They are all members of a new church called the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Their faith is born in response to the multiplicity of Christian sects and the shifting values of the modern world. They are known as the Mormons.
One of the things that attracted people to Mormonism was that it closed itself off from society because it believed that society was essentially going to hell, literally. That in a very short period of time, God would destroy the world as we knew it and would reestablish the kingdom of God on earth, which they referred to specifically as Zion.
The Mormons are characterized by their abstinence from tea, coffee, tobacco, and alcohol, and controversial for their practice of polygamy. All members' incomes are tithed, which propels the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints to power and wealth. By the end of the 19th century, Mormons number more than 250,000 people and are growing rapidly. The future will see the Mormon faith spread to more than 150 countries throughout the world. As the 20th century dawns, the Catholic Church also reacts to the rapid growth of Christian denominations and the changing cultural landscape of the modern world. The year is 1907. The place is Rome. The Church lashes out against modernism as Pope Pius X issues an encyclical called Pascendi. In it, the Church condemns modernism and points to its dangers. But the decree goes even further, establishing a procedure that has an ominous resonance.
We decree, therefore, that in every diocese a council of this kind, which we are pleased to name the Council of Vigilance, be instituted without delay. They shall be bound to secrecy as to their deliberations and decisions, and in their functions shall be included the following. They shall watch most carefully for every trace and sign of modernism, both in publications and in teaching, and to preserve the clergy and the young from it. They shall take all prudent, prompt, and efficacious measures. Pope Pius X on the Doctrine of the Modernists, September 8, 1907.
In attempting to turn away from modernism, the Church sows discord from within, as many Catholic clerics strongly oppose Pope Pius. This marks the beginning of an ever-widening rift between conservative and liberal Catholics in the 20th century. But the thunder of factories and the roar of daily life that greet the 20th century will overwhelm many, not just the Church of Rome. Christian leaders strive to make the voice of God heard above the noise and distraction. A deep yearning emerges for a faith that feels simple and accessible.
We have to realize that for many people throughout the world, modern society is deeply threatening and arouses many profound fears. It's threatening ideas that seem to undermine fundamental attributes of the faith, such as some of the scientific discoveries about the creation of the world, for example, seems to make faith impossible for people.
Once again, history's stage is set for reform. Once again, Christianity will renew itself. This time, renewal comes with a return to the traditional, a return to the origin, a return to the fundamentals, and in a way that no one could have anticipated.